What's going on, guys? OMIGHTY back here again with the weekly Raw Skins videos, and just quickly I have decided to check my watch time from subscribers, and it does appear that a majority of you are not subscribed. So if you do like this content at the moment, these videos aren't sponsored, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys do enjoy this video, and remember, have a skits one. What's going on, guys? OMIGHTY back here again with the weekly Rust Skins videos, and today this is what our Rust item store is looking like. We've got the top sellers being the Frontier Decor packet number 1, Abyss AR, and then the Neon Vibes for the top 3. So let's have a look at the limited store, and we will get started with the Damascus Metal Gear. This is going for $3.85 for the Damascus Metal Face Mask. And then going for $3.05 for the Damascus chest plate. So overall, they're actually pretty cool looking skins, and this is the start of the Damascus set. We have had Damascus steel, hatchet, and pickaxe metal tools, but I don't think that's by the same skin creator. I think that is just a coincidence. Could be wrong there, but I don't think they relate. The Damascus face mask, I do think cutout face masks are a bit goofy typically, so I think it would have been cooler if the face mask was all still there, but it just had like the outline of that face mask and it was like blacked out or something like that. But overall, just from the screenshots, they do look quite cool. Overall, I think the Damascus chest plate would probably be a safer pickup over the face mask, and that is because the face mask is $3.85 and the Damascus chest plate is $3.05. But you have to keep in mind as well, as I said, that this is the first of the Damascus set, and the way Helk likes to do it these days is he likes to continue the set. So I wouldn't be surprised that the skin creators probably already made the next items for the Damascus set, that being the clothing or some more armor, being the road sign / coffee can and the kilt. So overall, with the Damascus chestplate and face mask, unfortunately they are above center store price by a decent bit, but I do think that is also a bit of an indication that this set will continue. So overall, I do think you could make money off of them overall. I would probably get the Damascus chestplate over the face mask though, simply because the face mask is a bit more expensive. I do think that this is a set that can pair with other stuff as well though. So for example, like I think it would pair quite well with the blackout, which is what we have the screenshots of in the Rust item store with this set. And I do think that there's other skin sets that probably could pair quite well with it, like maybe the hard bodysuit clothing or whatever it's called. Like it's all like metal plated. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but I think that would probably pair okay with this. And then there's probably other like silver or black type clothing that could pair quite well with the Damascus if we don't get the clothing for it anytime soon. But overall, I do think that the set will continue. I think that this is going to look pretty awesome all put together, and I would recommend getting the chest plate off of the Rust item store. But you could try and get these for cheaper off of the community market with buy orders if that is what you want to try and do to maximize your potential profits. Okay, so moving over to the Desert Beast burlap pants and the Desert Beast burlap shirt, both going for $1.55 each, which is standard store price for clothing. Is my Discord calling? No, it's not. Okay, we chilling. The Desert Beast so far has had a bandana and also a hide poncho. The hide poncho is like $5 at the moment, and whoops, the bandana is a bit cheaper than that, the bandana being $2.25. But this does show that, I'm going to keep my Discord open on my other screen just in case it starts calling. It does show that the Desert Beast does have a bit of demand. There's not that much quantity of it on the community market, and the fact that it's only $1.55 center store price, I do think overall the Desert Beast burlap shirt and pants will be a safe investment if you pick them up off of the Rust item store. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Desert Beast burlap pants and the Desert Beast burlap shirt off of the Rust item store for this week. I do think that the set is probably likely to continue, and I do think that you can make money off of the Desert Beast clothing, so I will recommend investing in those bad boys. Alrighty, moving over, so we've got the clothing and armor complete. We'll move over to the weapons. Let's move over to the Abyss AR. This is the first Abyss weapon. We have had plenty of Abyss skins come out thus far. That being primarily deployables now, but we have had the full collection of clothing and armor come out as well. Unfortunately, this Abyss AR doesn't have an ADS screenshot, so skin creators, if you're watching, if you listen, always post a ADS screenshot, as in aim down sights screenshot of your weapons if you are making a weapon skin and uploading it to the Rust store. It's just like, I really do think that you're going to make more sales off of your skins if you do that, especially if the ADS looks good. The Abyss AK, unfortunately, is going for $4.60. And I think that is because it's the first weapon skin of this set to come out. So I do think that this one will have a little bit of extra hype, but Face Punch don't really want the quantity to go overboard. Sorry, I was just reading a text. So overall, $4.60. I think, look, the AK actually does look sick. The AK looks sick. I don't think it glows. Highly unlikely that it glows. AK looks sick. It's going to look awesome with the rest of the set. But we've got so many nice looking AK skins. I know I say this about every AK skin. I actually do think this is a standout AK skin, but I haven't seen the ADS, and I honestly think it's probably going to be lackluster, just judging by some of the pictures in the Rust stores, screenshots of it. So yeah, as I was saying, we do have lots of AK skins already in the community market. And so that does make it a little bit harder for each AK skin to have a high demand, of course. So with the Abyss AR, if you do want to try and pick it up, I'd recommend getting it off of the community market instead of the buy order, especially if you're going to try and invest in it, because I do think you could get it for cheaper off of the community market with the buy order, cheaper than the $4.60 that it's going for on the Rust store. If you do that, I do think that it probably actually will go up around like January, which is actually pretty soon, of course. So if you're picking this up as a play skin as well, I think you can be selling it for more than what you're buying it for. But I don't really think you're going to be making that much money simply because it's already $4.60 on the Rust store. So keep that in mind as well. I would recommend trying to pick the Abyss AR up, but I would try and recommend getting it with a buy order off the community market just to maximize your potential profits. Moving over to the Soul Eater SAR. Now, this bad boy has had a revolver accepted in the game recently. And there is a Soul Eater SAP. Not sure if it's the same skin creator. I think it is. But the SAP is going for $3.48, only has 19 quantity on the community market. And the Soul Eater Revy is going for $3.34 with 27 quantity on the community market. So it shows that the people that are actually buying the Soul Eater skins are buying them as play skins, buying them to actually keep. Whereas they're not getting dumped on the community market, which is a good thing because it means that the price of them will remain stable and then gradually increase over time. So I actually think the Soul Eater SAR is an awesome looking SAR skin, very edgy. $3.05 is center store price for weapons and tools. And so overall, come January after Christmas, I do think the Soul Eater, as long as the players of Rust actually increase, I do think the Soul Eater SAR can make you money off of just investing it off of the Rust store. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Soul Eater SAR off of the Rust store. And it also does look like we've got a little sneak peek of a Soul Eater pump action in the Rust store screenshots that could potentially be coming out soon. So it could be pretty awesome to have a full Soul Eater loadout. Alright, that's it for the weapons, and we'll move over to the deployables. That is going to start off with the Hay sleeping bag. We have had a Hay deployable skin. That was the small wooden box. That is going for, I think, like $3.50 or something like that. So, of course, that one has made you money if it was selling for $2.30. Honestly, don't remember exactly how much it was selling for, which is surprising because that's not a glowing deployable, not really that pay to win or anything like that, which typically you would think the demand would be a little bit less. Overall, with the Hay sleeping bag, I think the Hay sleeping bag will perform similar to the Hay wooden storage box, which means that I do think the Hay sleeping bag will go up in value. It doesn't have a glow, keep that in mind, but it does blend in quite well with the desert biome. and like the dead kind of grass and sticky areas. So I do think that the hay sleeping bag does have a camouflage pay to win type advantage here, and the fact that it's only center store price of $2.30, I actually think that that is a pretty good pickup. So overall, I will recommend investing in the hay sleeping bag off of the Rust store for this week. Even if you pick that up as a play skin, I do think if you eventually get sick of it, you can sell it for a profit. So even if you're not investing, I'd recommend picking up the hay sleeping bag off of the Rust store if you're keen on a new play skin. Moving over to the final skin of the week, let me double check. Actually, it's not. We'll move over to the Neon Vibes sheet metal door. We have had a Neon Vibes garage door already accepted in the game. I think that's going for like $7 or something like that. Yeah, $7.17. It has recently had a big spike, so it was going for around, let's say, $4 and like 50 cents before this Rust store came out. So if you sold it for $4.50, I don't think you really would have made any money, seeing as though they're starting at $3.85 in the store price for glowing deployables at the moment. I really didn't think that they would have demand because they're not really my style, my cup of tea of skins. The glow for them is quite good. That does also translate over to the sheet metal door having a good glow as well. But look, overall, I'm not so keen on it, but that doesn't mean that the Rust community feels the same way. It does look like the skin creator wants this set to continue, because I can see in the Rust store screenshots that there is a furnace made for the Neon Vibes set as well. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this set did continue and we got the furnace skin, and then probably eventually got box skins as well. Very rainbow looking set, could make your base look very rainbow. I do think that the Neon Vibe sheet metal door can have some demand if the set does continue, but either way, I would recommend trying to get the Neon Vibe sheet metal door off of the community mark with a buy order instead of picking it up off the Rust store, because we have so many sheet metal door skins that I wouldn't really want to get your hopes up on making money off of this one. But I do think as long as the set does continue, even picking it up off the Rust store, you could make money. There definitely is potential there, but I do think it is a bit of a riskier investment, seeing as though it's $3.95 and it's a sheet metal door. Of course, we have so many sheet metal door skins, so do with that information as you will. Moving over to the final skin of the week, we have the Thanksgiving Turkey Furnace, going for $2.30. This is, of course, a Thanksgiving turkey turned into a furnace and a table. I actually think that this is a pretty unique meme skin, but I feel like skins like this, if they do have a bit of a theme like that, like a festive theme or an event theme, they don't typically perform that well. I do think this is pretty standout in terms of a unique furnace skin, but it's only $2.30 as well, but it doesn't have a glow, which is fine these days because, of course, like you've got so many skins that do have glows. Look, I really don't think it's going to have a crazy high demand. In saying that, though, we do have Christmas coming up as well, so I think around this time of the year is actually when these skins will go up in price. So I wouldn't usually, but if it was any other time throughout this year, I wouldn't recommend investing in it. But because it is a month away from Christmas now exactly, I'm recording the video a day late, the Thanksgiving turkey furnace actually probably will make you money. I do think the demand for this each Christmas will probably increase a little bit. Of course, it is a furnace skin. Not many people are going to be looking for it, but the role players that love to skin their stuff for each event will probably want to pick up this Thanksgiving turkey furnace. So overall, I actually will recommend investing in it. I do think this one could be a pretty quick flip, selling it at Christmas time. So overall, I will recommend investing in the Thanksgiving turkey furnace off of the Rust store. Overall, this store was actually quite a good week in the terms of everything. So we've got a new metal set, got the first Abyss AR, we've got a successful burlap set continuing, we've got a pay-to-win sleeping bag, we've got a standard glowing sheet metal door, which is, as I said, pretty standard. Got a new unique looking set continuing with the Soul Eater, and then we have a meme Thanksgiving turkey furnace. So overall, not actually a bad week, pretty decent week. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.